picking up. Well, I was trying to play a song for you guys. It didn't work. No. Thank you. No. Why? What the heck? I held it up right to the. I held it up. Wait, I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna try play it louder. Okay, hang on.
Des bras et des jambes. Le voir
Yeah, I think it got picked up. Okay. Good. Okay, listen, that song, it's been on my mind for far too long. Wait, I gotta lower my volume again. Otherwise, I'm gonna get a heart attack. Steve, le poisson Steve. Poisson Steve. Il est orange. Speaking of French. Dun, dun, dun. We got the dogs. Got the dogs in here as well. Dogs are laying by my side. Guys look so similar, huh? Hey? Cute. You cute. You wanna come up here? You come say hello. Oh, Steve. Wow. Oi! Hello. Do. Oh yeah, can you see yourself on the big screen? He likes dogs and horses on TV, so if he sees himself, he might be like, "What the heck? What's that? What's that? Is that you? This is you on the screen." I don't know if you can even tell that it's you, because it's just your head. Yawning. This is for tiny doggo. Okay, wait. Scooch back over. Okay. Hey, oh, you wanna come back? Oh, you wanna go? Oh, where are you going? What the heck? You're taking over the stream. You can't crochet though, so you can't be doing that. Okay, hello! I'm wearing black today. I'm gonna be very visible in comparison to all the pink and white stuff on my screen. Wait, let's put on some music. Hello! Happy little Saturday, you. I kind of feel like some lo-fi music, but also that might put me to sleep. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully not. Well, yeah. Oh my goodness. Sorry for the very late stream. But then maybe that's nice. You guys can just chillax. You can be just as eepy as I am. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't. Okay, good. Oh my goodness. It wasn't like a brunch. We told Dad I wanted to eat at this brunch place nearby. He's been before, but I haven't been. And he's been talking about it the last few days. So I was like, we gotta go. Thank you for the resub, Fefe. Oh, thank you. Aga, you're still here. After 32 months, you're still here. But yeah, so Trolldown wanted us to go to this brunch place, and then we went, and I was gonna eat something there, but they were out of that, so I was like, oh, I'll just get some sweet potato fries, and I asked like, how big's the bowl? And they're like, I'll make a meal-sized bowl for you, because it was a side, and I was like, oh, thank you. And then I had a smoothie, and I've been dead ever since. Okay, listen, we're finished at around 2 p.m. It's like 7 p.m. now, and my stomach is still the size of... It's huge. It's huge. I feel huge. I mean, I was huge before, but I'm even huger now. Oh, I think it might be the fruit, though. It might be the smoothie fruit, because my body's probably like, what the heck? I've probably had like scurvy for months now. I haven't eaten fruit since the dawn of time, it feels like. So my stomach's all big. It feels weird. Please go down stomach. Oh. But at the same time, it feels good. It feels. I think my body's just. My body needed some lots of nutrition that's not just melted cheese sandwiches and fast macaronis with sauce. I don't want fresh fruit tastes like. Listen, that smoothie was so good. If it wasn't like the price of a whole meal, just a smoothie, I would consider getting that again. It was so good. It was I think it was passion fruit, strawberry, a mango, banana, something. I don't know. Wait, this one had mango or not? I think I tried to pick the one without mango. Because I like mango, but sometimes in smoothies, can be a bit much. And I really wanted the passion fruit flavor, and I really got the passion fruit flavor. Like, very passion fruity and also very strawberry. So yeah, if you haven't had fresh fruit in a while, I recommend getting a smoothie. Like, try and find a place that does like fresh smoothies, of course. Not like frozen smoothies, but like fresh ones. Oh, it was so good. Do you guys know? Do you have the brand, like, what's it called? Joe and the Juice? Joe and the Juices or something? I don't know if it's no. Wait, actually no. Before Joe and the Juices, there was a brand called Naked Juice Bar. I really liked that one. It had like a surfer theme going on, and they had stamps. So I would get stamps. This was like high school. Yeah, high school, right after high school probably. I would go to malls with my best friend, and then they had a Naked Juice Bar there. And it sounds weird. Naked Juice Bar. It sounds like it's a sussy place, but it's not. They meant like the fruit is naked. The fruit is naked. It's not frozen. It's fresh naked fruit. Or something. It was really good. But I haven't seen one in years, so I think they shut down. But yeah, Joe and the Juices, or Joe and the Juice Bar, or whatever it's called, is like this very hipstery place. But they have fresh juices, lemonades, smoothies, protein shakes, all that stuff. All right, during the subathon, I ordered juice from them. The spicy juice. You remember? But yeah. Maybe I should try and incorporate more fruit in my life. I probably should. There's probably no downside. There's definitely There's definitely not the downside with eating more fruit. But then at the same time, it's expensive. It's expensive. Maybe I should. Oh, wonder if you could get that doctor's note, like, you are entitled to 1 smoothie a week. You know, that would be good. Also, can you see what we're working on here? I feel like it's pretty obvious. I don't need to spell it out for you guys. See? The balls are there. And then you have the cup like that. And then there's the section in between where I'm gonna lace it up. What am I working on? Guys, in chat now, whoever is right, you'll get your very own feet pic. But I was just thinking of just relaxing today because my brain is not here with us today. My brain has left the premises. I'm hoping that some coffee is gonna change that, but who knows? Don't make me laugh when I'm drinking coffee. What do you think? Do you think that would be a good good business idea? Crochet ball warmers. Although I feel like don't guys complain more about their balls being too warm? Wouldn't you want to have cold compresses for the balls instead of warming the balls? This is okay, listen, this is family friendly conversation to have because it has to do with anatomy and I'm curious. So, balls, do you really sense temperature like that? Like if it gets too warm, gets too cold, like it's not just like, oh, it's kind of like, because I'm like, wait, well, I guess like feet you can feel cold and warm in the feet, but like I have not, what, can you feel it? Can I feel it? Well, I gotta ask my friends with bigger boobs than me if they ever feel their boobs get cold. Because I'm like, I don't have much to compare with. Freezable ball coolers, yeah! That's why they're outside, since they need to be cooler than the bottom. So warm balls is actually a good thing. So, okay, so not, okay, bad business idea. Ball warmer, warm ball, wait. No ball warmers is what I was gonna say. I rely on my balls to have the temperature of the morning. Oh, wow. Oh, it's like that girl. It's like the girl in Mean Girls, the one who can sense the weather by with her tits. Okay, interesting. But I guess like it's not a good thing to have the balls too cold either, you know? Hello, Puddin! We're having a normal conversation here. Don't worry about it. I'm making ball warmers. Can you see? For my huge balls. The unsus chatting, yes. Yarn and unsus yapping. That's me. Okay, I'm thinking I should do... Okay, wait, you're like there, so I should probably do... Nah, I don't need that. Actually, I don't need that. Actually, it's fine. Actually, we're learning anatomy. Yes, I'm learning some. These are things that I probably should have asked my brothers when I was younger, but I never did. And so now I'm asking my big brothers. You guys. My dad, no brothers. Because there's no awkwardness between us. If I were to ask my brothers now about balls, I feel like that would just be awkward. Oh, hello, Welcome, welcome to the very wholesome chat. How was the brush? Oh, it was so much. Oh my goodness. So go. I just said my stomach is the size of like maybe not a basketball, but it feels like it's so big. And I just had sweet potato fries in a smoothie. It's crazy. I think my stomach is reacting on the fact that I have a bunch of I had a smoothie which was a bunch of fruit. And I've basically been living with scurvy for probably a few months now. Is what I said. I guys know very little about female anatomy and vice versa. Our education is failing. Yeah. Do they do the same thing with you guys in like well, not anatomy class, but when you have like 6N in school, they like separate the boys from the girls. Because they're like, all of the boys need to know about this, and then all of the girls need to know about this. But I feel like, why? Why not have it together? Because I think that would make stuff less like awkward as well. Because you know about kiddos. Kiddos are very, or like teenagers are very concerned about being awkward or cringe. And so teenage boys wouldn't like ask. Wait, what am I doing? Hang on. Wait. I'm confusing myself. Wait, you're not supposed to be that one. They did in elementary school separately. Yeah, I remember. I think the earliest was, but it wasn't like sex ed. It was just a like, I think it was a spokesperson for like one of those stuff. But I think it was probably like 10, 11 or something. Came a lady and she talked to the class separately. But it wasn't about that. It was basically like we could ask her questions, like relationship questions, or if we had any concerns about their own bodies and stuff. And it was like very like wholesome and stuff. But of course, it was also like the girls in school also didn't want to take it seriously, and so everybody was like asking very unserious questions. And I, being the only girl in class who was, I was a little bit of a Casanova back in the day, I'll have you know. So I had a boyfriend. When I was from like, was it? Yeah. From like when I was 7 years old to like when I was 10. Oh my God, it was 3 years. I think that's my longest relationship. And so I had legit questions. I was like, okay, like I want to ask about like, how do you kiss good? and of course all the girls in class realized, because it was anonymous questions, but all the girls in class realized I was the one asking that question, because everybody else was like, what is the biggest silliest guy you've ever met? Like those kinds of questions. And I was over here like, okay, how do you keep a relationship going? I was concerned about my boyfriend. What if he didn't like my kisses? It's cute, so innocent. I'll say so. Like I said, I was a bit of a Casanova. It's also probably because I had a problem with saying no. So I had 1, 2, 3 boyfriends, I think, from between I had my main boyfriend from age like 6 or 7 to like 9 or 10, and then I think 10, 11 I had 2 boyfriends, not at the same time obviously, and then 11 I reconnected with my older brother. We were already best friends. So that's also the thing. Like, were we technically girlfriend and boyfriend when we were like 7? No, not really. We were just best friends. We just hung out all the time. And he would get me super cute jewelry, because that's how you show that you love someone. And guys, listen. This, I just gotta tell you guys, I still have those. I'm not at all in contact with this person at all. Because I switched schools when I was like 12, and that also that teenage phase, like I didn't really keep in contact with lots of my friends from my earlier school, except for my best friend. And he used to be my best friend, but then like when you got teenager and like, well, it was a bit awkward. But yeah, we never reconnected. He was friends with my big brother though for a while, but we never reconnected. We never talked since then. But I still have the jewelry. So if you ever gave a girl, I just saying from my own experience here, but I'm telling you, this is the truth. If you ever like told a girl that you liked her when she was like 4 or like 6, and then give her like a letter and like, oh my goodness, your eyes are sparkling like the sun in a moonlight lake or something, I bet you that girl still has that. Because even if it's not like any feelings of like, oh, I wonder how this person's doing, it's just the thought, the pureness of like those feelings back then. And honestly, sometimes I look at that jewelry and I'm like, I'm sure his mom helped him pick that up, but also at the same time, I'm like, or did he steal it? That's what I'm. Because I'm like, that's some fancy ass jewelry that I got me, and we were like 8. I think I packed it. Do you have any of those around? I don't know. It's gonna find you one day, and it's gonna be on my. I don't know. I think he might be. Wait, I used to have him on Facebook. Oh my god. Yarn and Yap and Stock. We're gonna find him. Hang on. I think my brother has him on Facebook. I'll have to try that next time I'm 6. Let's go! Okay, yes. This is what I'm here for. I'm here to give you guys, you know, it's kind of like a legacy advice. It's advice that you can use. Reincarnation advice is advice you can use again in the future. You know? Okay, hang on. Welcome! Thank you so much for the resubscription. 3 months! I hope you're doing well. Listen, we're not stalking, we're just checking something up. Okay, hang on. I think he's engaged. That's so cute. And he has so many pictures of his mama on his Facebook. Okay, sorry. Okay, I found him though. Apparently, I don't know if he still is. But we were we got to know each other in like when we were like 6. Well, I was 6. He was like 7. Like the first grade, I guess it is. And then we became best friends. And then we also went to theater classes together. Listen, I gave my girlfriend when I was 8 a bracelet. Bought that with my pocket money. Barely remember her name. Oh, I bet you she still has them. Sometimes she looks at it and she's like, will it fit? Try it on. Like whenever you're moving or something, and then you like find the jewelry, the sentimental jewelry. No, we're not breaking anybody up. I am not interested in being a home wrecker. But it would be very cute to like. But then at the same time, that's the thing. Like on one hand, it would be cute to give him back the jewelry and be like, I really appreciated this back in the day, but I have like no use for it now, and I see you're doing good. Like, I hope like here you have it back. But then at the same time, I'm like, I earned that jewelry. Listen, I was a extrovert little kid. I felt like I was entitled to those jewelries. I was a really good best friend girlfriend. Listen, I. Oh, okay, wait, that's super embarrassing though. Should I tell that? Or should I wait with that story until we have a like Q&A episode of a day? Well, I feel like I spill awkward stories all the time though, to be fair. And the reunion Mountain Troll storyline. Listen, you want to hear a reunion? Okay, I'm waving my arms around. Listen, this is why we need 3D. We need 3D full body tracking, because I am very animated when I talk. Okay, listen. You want to hear the reunion storyline that could have ended if I was the girl in a romantic book or whatever. But I am an awkward, not romantic troll, so it doesn't work out. But okay. So, setting the stage. First grade. I guess in Sweden it's called like, it's like pre-first grade, because it's basically like first grade is like ettan, and then that's when you're like 7 years oldish, 7 to 8 I think, and then the one before that is like the pre-grade, you know, where you just hang out. Oh, my best friend is my fiance, 100%. Yeah, I think that's the best way to go. Okay, so we're in pre-first grade, all of us 6-year-olds with all of our big dreams of the big school. And then there was this class, so we had 2 classes of the 6-year-old, because it was always divided in 2 because it was a big school. And then there was also like side classes for kids with different home languages. So I think we had at least 1. I think we might have 2. But yeah, so there was a group of kids that weren't really included with the other kids, which is actually really sad. But since they didn't know enough Swedish, then they couldn't be in the big group, basically. But listen, little troll Danny was just hanging out in the baby area, basically. We could draw and read and do whatever you wanted. And then she looked up and she saw 2 boys standing in the doorway, and they were looking at her, and then they ran off, and she hadn't seen them before. She was, what the heck? What are those? What are those? And then blah, 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 stuff happened, and then she went out to play, and then a friend of hers at the time was like, Danny, these 2 guys, they really want to talk with you, or like one of the guys really want to talk to you. So okay, so she was basically my middleman, and then the boy from the other class, he had his middleman. And I don't know how, because they didn't really know Swedish, but somehow my middlewoman and his middleman, they kind of managed a communication where I found out that one of the boys, which I didn't really know because I didn't know how they looked like, but he thought I was cute, and I was like, oh, me? A little old me being cute? You're right. Because I was a very confident child. No, I was like, okay, cool. And then I didn't think more of it. Later that day, my wing woman came over with a letter. Where I opened it up, and it was cutesy scribbled with, I think it might have had, I have a vague memory it had like flowers or something on it. But it said, för jag chans. Ja, nej. Which, if you know Swedish, is the ultimate. Listen, if you don't ask for chans with your significant other, then you have failed. That is peak Swedish courting. You're gonna ask for chans, which basically means chance. You're like, do you take a chance on me? But it's like, can I have your chance? I don't know. It's like, it basically chance. Får jag chans på dig? Ja. Och så är det tillsammans. So it's like, yeah, Swedish riz is, can you take a chance on me? Or like, can I take a chance on you? And if you respond with, usually it was always like, you could respond with boxes. So it was, you tick the box for yes, you tick the box for no. And then sometimes, because boys be ambitious, boys added the extra square of maybe. Because you never know. Because maybe the world isn't that black and white and you need like an out. So maybe you were like, maybe together. That was interesting. What happened? Who knows? But yeah, so I don't remember it was then. I don't think we like officially became a couple because we never really had any conversations. From my recollection, his might be different, but from my recollection, we never really had any conversations. And yeah, I don't recall if I answered yes or no to that question, but I was just very, I was swooning a bit, from the fact that he asked for a chance with me. And my friend was like, well, okay, well, if you're not gonna get together, well, you gotta charm him. You gotta show that you're a good woman. And I was like, what? So I would hang out at her place because she was living with her mom and a little brother at the time, and her mom was like never home. We lived in the same area, so I had like 3 brothers at the time. No, 3 brothers. So I was like, I gotta get away from that. So, and then I would go over to her place, and then we would just hang out. And so somehow, this was some time had passed, but apparently he was still interested in me, or like as interested as you can be when you're 7 years old. And my friend figured out like which area, because in the neighborhood, like which area he lived, or like he and his friend, and then she was like, we're gonna invite them over for dinner. Which basically like was a date. We're gonna invite them over for dinner. And I was like, but how do we make dinner then? Being a little baby, I was like, what do? We barely have any kind of allowance at this time. And she's like, it's fine. We can cook something up on the stove. Can you tell where this is going? 'Cause 2 6-year-olds home alone wanting to cook dinner for the crush. But it's fine. It's fine. Listen, this is not gonna be as bad as you think. It's gonna be worse. So my friend was like, okay, what kind of food should we make? And we were looking around in her cupboards, and we figured out we're gonna make spaghetti. We're gonna make the spaghetti because we all knows boys love the spaghetti. And so we brought up a big pot. We were 6 years old. Yeah, we were 6 years old. We had seen our parents cook pasta before. Surely this would be no problem. So we took up a big pot, filled it with water, put it on the stove, turned on the stove. It went a little warm, and we were like, okay, stuff's happening. Oh, right, I should remove the fundraiser. Sorry, I'm getting distracted here by telling my big story. I forgot. Okay, pause! There's also an ad break coming. So, while the ad break, listen, you guys gotta wait for the rest of the story. Okay, where do you think this story is going? I'm curious. You guys who are stuck in ad break jail. Oh, there. Okay, turn it off. There you go. First thing we found was an Olive Garden. We don't have Olive Garden here in Sweden, so I don't know. I've heard a lot about it from Americans. I don't even know. Olive Garden. It's making me think makes me think it's like Italian food, but Americanized Italian food. So I'm thinking greasy Italian food. Is that right? Pretty much. Either you made a huge mess or you caused a fight. What? What do you think? What do you think of me, huh? Me? I was a very responsible... Listen, I was a cute child. And I was ready to become a homemaker, apparently. Well, the thing is as well, because from what I remember, I was not very interested in this guy or this boy, because I was like, we haven't talked. And from what I knew from him is that he didn't basically know any Swedish either. So it was like, how were we gonna talk? But I was also a bit charmed by the fact that he liked me. So I wanted to hang out with him. But then whenever we like crossed paths at schoolyard, he wouldn't like even look at me, like stop and talk to me. So I was like, but he says he likes me. I don't understand. Yeah, my friend was very invested in this relationship. She wanted this to work. She was always that way. She's the reason why I got another one of my boyfriends that lasted like a week. We don't need to talk about that. Anyway, so like when I was 9. Okay, anyway. It's not greasy, but Americanized. Oh, okay, it's Americanized. So the flavors are a little bit off. Cute. Ella, it's been so long. I'm telling you guys some troll lore about how I became the rizziest troll there is. 31 months? Oh crap. Yeah, what the heck? That's crazy. You and wait, you don't have a founder's badge? Because I feel like a badge. Because I feel like you're probably one of my first subscribers. I can probably see that somewhere, but yeah, because Feifei has, and Feifei always also been subscribed for 32 months. I didn't manage to sub in. Oh, this got gift problem. Ah, okay. Ad break's over. We're going back to the love story. Okay, setting the scene for you who are new here. 2 6-year-old girls home alone, and my wing girl woman was girl woman. Anyway, she wanted to help me make the spaghetti, and I wanted also to make the spaghetti, but yeah. Anyway, so we were gonna make spaghetti. We had turned on the stove, and we was like, it's getting warm. So it was like, it wasn't one of this was like before the glass stoves where you could see. So but it wasn't a gas thing. You couldn't see the fire, so it wasn't that. It was kind of like how do you call it? The raised ones that are like stone or something, and then it would, or like metal or something, and then it would get warm thingies. Anyway, we were like, put it on the stove, waited like 10 minutes, opened the pot. It's not boiling. Put our fingers in. It's not even. It's barely warm. What's happening? We had it at the highest level. Induction. I don't think it was called induction. It's like old. What's it called? Old stove. Top. But the thing is, this isn't like even that. Oh, there! Oh! I found it. Plate element, stubborn stains, rental. What's this? Huh? Is that? I don't. Okay. But yeah, I guess you guys can figure it out. It's not induction. It's not gas with fire. It's probably some kind of gas, but not with fire. And anyway, a gas burner? Is it called no, it's not a gas burner. Wait, okay. Actually, let me get you guys a picture so you can see what it is more. Oh, electric stovetops is called. Okay, I found a picture. Do you guys know what that is? Electric stovetop. It was all the rage back in the day. Oh wait, are electric stovetops induction stovetops? No, those are some fancy looking swirls in them. I don't know what that is. I was about to ask that. Puchako! Yes! Puchako is over here! And oh, I'm covering him, but we got Puddin over here. A toaster bought an oven. Right, wait, what the? Electric stove top. Wait, that looks like an induction stuff. This, oh my goodness. Okay, from what period is this? In Swedish history. You're covering. I'm covering him. I know. No, it's not. Oh wait, it's gjutjärnsspis. Det måste det ju vara. Gjutjärnsgris. Spis. Wait, what's that? That's stone. Is it stone? Gjutjärn. Iron stone. Stone stove. What's that called? No, what the heck? I'm now singing like priest. Okay, welcome to Yarn and Yap, where we barely do any yarn and we yap for an hour and we still don't find what we're looking for. Okay, hang on. I'm just gonna find a picture in Swedish. And then you guys can figure it out from there. Listen, this is not even interesting to the story, but I feel like we need to be on the same page when it comes to stoves, okay? Why can I never tell? I can never tell a story normally. I gotta go on tangents about the most uninteresting part. This is a story about love and spaghetti and possible fires. I'm not gonna say if there's been a fire yet, but who knows? Yet I'm over here just be like, okay, but are we all on the same page when it comes to what this stove looks like? Here we go. This is a gjutjärnsspis. You see those little things on the top there? That is like it's kind of like stone. That's an oven. That's a stove. The top part is a stove. Okay, in Swedish, the stoves always have ovens. If you live in a place that doesn't have ovens included on their stoves, I am sad for you. Listen, my confusion when I went to Korea and I lived on my own for 2 weeks before university started, and they had their washing machine. They had their stove, and underneath the stove, instead of an oven, it was a washing machine. So confused. Why do you not want an oven? It's for baking. Baking is good. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, yeah, hang on. Where am I? Where's my model? My model is... There. There you go! There's Pom Pom! Oh. That's not me. Okay, I'm back. Listen, I'm about as cute as Pom Pom, right? No, not really. An electric... Yeah! Okay, so it is an electric stove. I don't know why. In Swedish, apparently, it goes by gjutjärnsspis. It has something to do with the material. Anyway, okay. Back to the story, so we can go, because this is gonna be a reunion story, and we're not even halfway there. Anyway, boy likes girl. I am girl. Boy tells girl, får jag chans på dig? I say, I don't know, I don't remember what I said. I don't think we were together though. We might have been, who knows? I don't remember. But my girlfriend at the time, she was like, we gotta raise this boy up. Let's cook him food. And I was like, sure thing. And then we were like, what food do we make at her place, home alone? My girlfriend was like, we make the spaghetti. And I was like, let's go, spaghetti, it's so tasty. And I was like, what else do we make to the spaghetti? And she's like, we have ketchup. And I was like, that's not what you usually eat with spaghetti. But she was like, well, that's what we got. So we were too stupid. We couldn't make any like meat sauce or whatever. So we were just trying to cook the spaghetti. And then the pot with the water in it that we turned the stove up on for, it wasn't even getting warm. It was barely getting warm. It wasn't boiling. We were like, what are we doing? And then I realized, hang on a moment. On these stoves, there's a thing called, you guys know, a child lock. So there's usually so they have the things for the burners, and then you have the for the oven, and the oven has a setting where if you push it in and shove it over to the child lock setting, you can't turn on the stove more than like, I think it reaches like the first degree, and then it switches off, and then it reaches the first degree and then switches off. So if it's turned on, but it's like a safety precaution, because in case you got kids at home and you don't want them touching your stove. And this genius mother had luckily turned the stove into the child lock setting. So there we was trying to cook spaghetti, and we couldn't get the water to boil because the stove wouldn't get hot enough because it had the child lock function on, and I figured it out. So I was trying to finagle my way to get that child lock off, but I was stupid and a child and I couldn't get it off. So I was like, screw it. Let's just shove the spaghetti in there and hope that it gets moist enough with the water that's barely warm. And we were trying because we had like invited them over, and we had like an hour to prepare or something. And like, listen, the spaghetti was not spaghettiing. It was still stiff as a brick. But we were like, okay, let's pretend. And so they came over right as we were like pouring the pasta water out. Did you invite them? Yes, my girlfriend. She was like, we gotta invite them. So they were coming over. And then we were like plating up the the not cooked spaghetti with some ketchup. But with like for ourselves, cause we were like, oh, when they're gonna show up, and then they showed up, but they didn't want to enter the house. Luckily, the house was like, or the apartment was so small, so they could basically see us from the front door. So basically, what happened was the front door was open. We were like, come in, have some spaghetti, and they were like, nah, it's good. We're just gonna stay here by the entrance. We're like, okay. So they watched us eat barely, not even cooked spaghetti for like a few minutes, and then they left. They couldn't even try. Oh, but thing is, we lived in like a place where, so you had basically I describe it like in the circle we had like, there were buildings all around, and then you had like a courtyard in a courtyard, and so there would be like apartments in all these buildings. And then all the kids who lived in like, and there was this section, and then there was like multiple sections of similar. So in a very small area, you could either hang out in your own section, or you could like go over to others. So they were all named similarly. So let's say this was called like the blue area, and this was like the yellow area, and this like the green area. So when you met the kid out and about, you would be like, hello, do you live in the blue courtyard? And they'd be like, nah, I live in the green courtyard. Like, boo. Or sometimes you were like, ah, it's fine. But yeah, it was walking distance. Hello. You came in at me. Oh my goodness, I've been yapping for so long, my coffee is cold. Oh no. Thank you for shouting out and the pet. Hope you're doing good. Welcome to my Yarn and Yap stream where all we do is yap and not much yarning is happening. Okay. And I'm telling a age-old love story about uncooked spaghetti and stoves. Oh yeah, like, I hope you're having a lovely day too. Thank you so much for raiding. If you need to take a little break post stream, feel free to do so. As always, it's such a blessing to have you here. Mwah! If you want to stick around for the end of this love story, then let me know. And I love Rakesh, but it was so gross. It was not good. I remembered it not being good, but then at the same time, the boy who liked me was over there. I needed to pretend like I could make food, because then why else would he wouldn't like me if I wasn't good at making food? Because that's what that girl does. Spaghetti super dente. Yeah, see, it was al dente. It was meant to be that way. Yes. I don't know if my friend's mom ever found out that we had been playing around with her stove. Hopefully not. So much troll lore today. You guys must love the troll in the universe. I gotta heat up my coffee. It was just dented spaghetti. Okay. So, boy meets girl. Boy cannot talk to girl. Or a troll girl. And then the wing girl woman and boy man, wing man, whatever, they communicated somehow, tried to get us together. And it always seemed like my friend and his friend was more interested in getting us together than he was, because, like I said, he didn't want to play with me in school play yarn, and he never talked to me, probably because he didn't speak good Swedish. I wouldn't have minded, but then I can see how he would probably be like a bit shy about it. It was a shy boy. Love will heat up the coffee. Yeah, if I keep talking about this love story, surely you guys are gonna be no, it's fine. You're not gonna be disappointed what I'm saying. It's gonna be a wonderful ending to this story. Like I said, had I been anybody else than who I am, this would have been a lovely reunion story. So that's I think that was our biggest encounter as kiddos at 6 to 7 year olds. But as I told you guys, do you guys remember? I had 3 boyfriends back in the day. Not at the same time, but my first boyfriend was my best friend, who I was together with for 3 years, from when I was like 6, 7 to when I was 10. So at the time when this was happening, I was also I was also becoming best friends with this guy. And so me, my big brother, and him would play a lot, and then somehow we became a couple. I don't even remember how me and this boy, if he asked me out as well, if he was like, "Can I take a chance on you? For your chance?" Boy man wingman. So yeah. Whatever I had with this boy, we call him. We shall call him. I was gonna say al dente. Al, for al dente. Okay, Al. And then my other boyfriend. 3 concurrent boyfriends. I don't have boyfriends. I'm shouting. I'm sorry, I should not be shouting. I feel like my neighbors are gonna be like, what's happening? I do not have boyfriends. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, al dente boyfriend. Yes, the al dente boyfriend, and then the theater boyfriend. Okay, theater boyfriend. So I never really became. Actually, that's the thing. I don't know if we ever got together as a boyfriend. He was never really my boyfriend, Al, but it was very apparent that he liked me, and somehow tried to communicate. And like I said, I did try and raise him up with my spaghetti. But nothing ever happened. I became a couple with the cute theater best friend that I had. And yeah, we went up in grades, and I don't remember ever seeing him again. I'm pretty sure he still went to the same school, but I never saw him. I literally, al dente boyfriend, never saw him. I don't know if that class was just like kept in a basement or something, which is super sad when you think about it. But I was like, I never met him ever again. Like, once I hit like, I think, yeah, like maybe first grade, second grade, yeah, like 7 or 8 years old. Never saw him again. Weird. But I remember that spaghetti story forever. And then time passes. Troll learns many things in life about how she is incapable of saying no when someone asks her, "Can I take a chance on you?" So that's how I ended up with having boyfriends in basically not preschool, but like not secondary school. Well, anyway, when I was very young. Okay, listen, I just don't think anybody of us knew how relationship worked, but I would be together with these guys for like a week and then be like, well, they're not talking with me, so let's break up. And then we broke up. Take a chance. Yeah. And then, and then I switched schools when I was about 12. And also I had a boyfriend for like a month over in that place, but then it also didn't really work out because it was awkward. Anyway, time passes. Like a compilation of my life passing by. The troll life passing by. Oh, it was the emo phase. Oh, it was the punk phase. Oh, it was the awkward, my friends are all getting together with way older men, this is weird phase. And oh, this is not safe for a kid to be around, but who cares, it's cool phase. And then time passes. She's no, I did not. And then the police tries to catch you phase. We don't talk about that phase. And then traveling across Sweden to meet family friends, and then one of them having a crush on you forever phase. And then returning to the mountain troll halls phase, of course, because I met up with my true troll family. Stuff happened. Ages pass. And then, no, we're not going to talk about the Popo phase because we're talking about the very serious love story here, guys. And then stuff happened. I finished high school, and then I went to therapy and realized that I can actually love people. I was like, whoa, this is crazy. And then all my friends are dating much older. Yeah, that was not... Anyway, and then I moved across the country to be with someone that I thought loved me, and they didn't, and they kind of emotionally ruined me for a very long time. And then I went back home, and I came home and I was a broken troll. And one of my friends was like, no, my best friend was like, we need to go out and party. And I was like, okay, fine, because I always knew I was gonna have a good time with her, and I was going to therapy, like I said, and especially after this situation, I was like, I need to take medication, so I started taking medication, and then I was also going out partying with my friend, and then so we were out partying one night. We were at the place that were playing really good music, dancing around, and then we're dancing, and then it was a big place, and then when they were shutting down the dance floors, they had like 3 dance floors, and we were done with the first, and we wanted to go to the second one, but they shut that down, and we were like, no, and then we were like, oh, we don't want to hang out in the first dance floor again, because now it's getting super cramped. So we're like, okay, we're gonna go, but before we go, we got pee, and so I went to pee. My friend was waiting, and then when I came back, she was surrounded by 3 men, and I was like, hold on. Oh no, this is not good. So I was like, my friend, no, what's happening? And then she was like, hey, here's your 3 boyfriends. No. Yeah. So she was like, oh, this guy, and she points to one of the guys, is al dente. Is al dente boyfriend. And I was like, who? And I was like, who? And she was like, oh, it's al dente boyfriend. And I was like, from school? And she was like, yeah, from school. And I'm gonna tell you now, okay, because al dente is his nickname. He had a very common name. There were multiple guys with his name at school. So I was like, and I switched schools, like I said, but she stayed in the same school. So I was like, well, it's probably like one of her friends. So she was like, I'm gonna let you guys talk. And so she left to go pee, even though she said before that she didn't need to pee. She left, and then I was talking a little bit with him. And at first I was just being nice and like, oh, hello. And then I figured out, it's al dente boyfriend. And he was still a little bit shy, but he had 2 wingmen. He had leveled up. He didn't have just 1 wingman anymore. He had 2. So he was like trying to talk to me, but then at the same time we were like, oh, we're about to leave, and then we were like moving towards the exit and stuff. So sometimes I would talk to him, sometimes more with his friends. And his friends were, oh my goodness, his friends were so good. His friend was like, hello, yes, I work with him. He's a colleague at work, and he's very secure, you know? He has a very secure job. He's really good at his job. He earns money. He was telling me all about what a great guy this guy was. And I was like, wow. I was still stuck on the fact that it was al dente boyfriend. So I was like, what the heck? And then when my friend came over, I wanted to tease him a little bit. So then I leaned in and I whispered, hey, wait. So you're al dente boyfriend? I heard you had a crush on me when we were younger. And he was like all shy, like, oh, wait, yes, well, maybe. I don't remember if I didn't talk about the spaghetti incident, but yeah. And then he asked for all my my socials and things. No, not my socials. He asked me for my phone number, and I was like, okay, well, here's the awkward part. I don't use my phone number though. I don't call people normally because I'm scared of phone calls. So I was like, can we chat or something? He said, do you have socials? And he's like, no, I don't have any socials. Because I don't wanna be stuck in the social media system. And I was like, okay, but like, even if I give you my phone number, I'm not gonna be able to respond to you because I don't use my phone like that. I only use apps. And so yeah, we were kind of like awkwardly talking for a few minutes more, and then I was like, we gotta leave. And then me and my friend left. And I never heard from him ever again. But yeah, small world, very small. See, Sweden is very small. And very cute. And like I said, I'm sorry, one poster. When one thing accuse me, it feels more like trying to outnumber the other person. I don't know. Yeah, cause I feel like his wingman was very nice. Cause he was like, oh yeah. They were probably drunk as well, but they were like, I just recall him being like, yeah, he's a very good guy. He's a super good guy. You should give him a chat. I don't know, not like fråga chans, but he was like, oh yeah. You should talk to him more. Like he's really nice. Like, oh, you should really give him your number. like that. But yeah, I was like also you're like, yes, we have history. This would have been a very cute romantic reunion. In a perfect romantic book, it would have been. But I'm not into you though. I'm not into you though. I'm not into people though. Especially after, like I said, I had this huge emotionally volatile situation that happened to me, and I was not doing good. So I was like, hey, I don't know. I'm very flattered that you still think I'm cute, but I don't think I trust people. And so that's that's the tragic end to that lovely reunion story about young love, wingmans, and lady girl wingwomans, and spaghetti, and stoves. And scene. Been there. Pat. Head pats all around. Very DC superhero. When they collaborate though, like crazy. The power levels are insane. Beautiful story, 11 out of 10. The lore drop. It's crazy. You like my crazy stories? I feel like they're. I should probably go over more stories in my downtime, so they're not as segmented. Because I feel like, hey, listen, I'm getting distracted telling the story, you guys are getting distracted hearing the story. And just overall, very confusing time. Let's go back to the popo. Never go back to the popo. Listen, they didn't catch me that time and they're not catching me now. Hey, so like, these are like, we've been through very similar stuff. Yeah, I think that growing up is just learning that you're not unique. No, but it's like more like realizing what you got in common. And for a long time, you might wonder like, oh, why am I so weird? Why like I have such like awkward or cringe stories, and like nobody's ever gonna look at me like a normal person ever again? Because what if they hear about this one time when I stole a bracelet? And then you just gotta remind yourself that everybody's got weird toilets. Everybody's got weird toilets. Everybody's got weird stories. I don't know where the toilets came from. Sometimes when I'm not at work, I gotta tell you guys how my fiance and I met. It's my favorite song. Oh yes, love it. Well, not yours definitely unique. What? You guys haven't tried to make spaghetti to woo somebody that you weren't really into, but that your wing lady woman girlfriend tried to convince you that you were into? I wonder. I think that's like half of my. Hang on. I'm gonna measure again. Yeah. Uncooked spaghetti with ketchup. I think it would have worked though. It would have worked. Guys, tell me honestly. If you're 7 years old, the girl that you have a crush on is trying to make you some food to show that she's a good wife, that she's a good girl. Would you have eaten it and said it was good? What? Oh, right, yes. Okay. 40, 50 something. Half of 50, 25. Have a little bit of stretch. Something around there. Okay. Dog is your wingman. Dogs are very good. Very good icebreakers. Or so I've heard. Personally, I don't really... Like, even if I see cute dogs outside, I'm like, I don't generally walk up and try and pet them, because I'm like, okay, let's be nice. Let's give him some space. You know? But people who are brave enough to just... Of course, you gotta ask first. You gotta ask first, because otherwise you might get bitten. The dog might not be friendly, you know. But I'm probably missing out on a lot of dog pats because I'm being a silly little goober. If someone just made me a slice of bread with butter and cheese, that's enough to raise me. Is it crocheting today? Ball warmers. You see? Don't worry about it. I wonder if I've done this correctly though. I'm a bit confused. No, okay, listen. I'm working on a mermaid at the top. You can use your imagination to think what this is representing here. And then you connect it to like over here and stuff. And then I'm doing the backside. But I don't have a pattern. Listen, I am going on vibes only. So that's why everything is a little bit confusing right now. I feel like I should do a ribbed back. But from the way I'm doing it right now... Can I do a ribbed back like this? I don't think I can. Kommer du hit och... Huh? It's not even 9 p.m. Okay, well, it's almost 9 p.m. But it's not 9 p.m. You're not allowed to come and... 9 p.m. It's 2 a.m. Oh, it's late at night. How are you awake? Okay, listen, this has taken me 1.5 hours to do. And I don't know if I'm gonna do this. I'm thinking, okay, because I was thinking maybe I should do the same as here, just so that we have it square, and then do the ribbing. But if I do that, then I don't need to do all this. Then I need to go back. And I think that's smarter, because then I can do this, and then I can do the ribbing. The ribbing goes like this. So if I'm here, how do I go down here and then go back here? It's weird. The thing, the noise, don't make sense. I make it square first, and then I do it. Okay. 2 a.m. is 2 p.m. Hello from the other side. How's it looking? How's the future looking, Kyokyo? I feel like from the news lately, it's not looking bright. I'll tell you that much. Stark, no. You were supposed to say the opposite. You were supposed to say it's getting better. Hang in there. Gambatte. Kyokyo's like, you think you have it dark now, the darker days lies ahead. 1, 2, 3. Wait, how many are these? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't really remember how I did this to begin with, but we're just gonna wing it, cause that's what we do around here. Your cousin in Iceland? What? What's that? What? Wait, what? Your cousin in Iceland? What? I don't know what that means. Is there one tag system given? Oh yeah. So the founder system is founder tag. Listen. I found this out, and it stuck with me ever since. Basically, so it's based on the first people who subscribe. So I think even if you're given a sub, it might work, because I don't remember exactly, but looking back at it, the people in the list of like founders, I have cleared out before a few, because some names in the list were like blocked off, or so. It looked like they had like a deleted account, and so then to like open up the slots for people who are actually active in the chat, I like removed. But then at the same time, someone told me in chat as well, like, oh, like maybe, like, who knows, maybe they come back like after like, okay, now it's been like 3 years, so it would be weird if they came back now. But some people aren't really in chan, so I'm like, should I remove them? But their names are still active, so I'm like, ah. But yeah, I have a few more founders, but not many that are like here all the time. Our cousin Oscar in Iceland removed me. I would never. Whoa. What's this? What is this? My cousin Oscar. I gotta watch it. Wait, hang on. Is it supposed to have audio? No. I told him, what's Wisconsin? Washington. Winchester, Arizona. It takes a second for the audio. Oh, okay. They're about to vote on daylight savings. And that most people would vote against it. A week later, Oscar sent me this. Oh, there it is. Wait, Australia? Okay. Oh no, he's angry. Wait, I feel like I've seen this before. Bring back bad idea. You think you can control me? Miss Log, who's having a good. Yeah, he's also helping me set up the Discord. I gotta send him some more stuff about the different members or the different tiers, and then I've been working on. Wait, should I show you guys? I probably shouldn't because it's not done, but I want to show you guys. Is it on? I worked really hard on it at the start, and then now I have stuff that I want to do, but I don't really know how to do it, and so I gotta ask Log for some tips. But I also want to show you guys what I've been working on because it's very cute, and I hope you guys are gonna like it. I'm gonna show it real fast. It's gonna go fast. Because it got a big treat. You guys gonna see when you go into oh wait, I can do that. Yeah. I don't need to show the whole thing. I can just show this thing. Okay, hang on. Secrets. Okay, are you guys ready? Are you ready? It's gonna show up real fast. And one, and two, and three. It's gone. Ah! What could it be? What could it be? That's cute. Okay. Hang on. Do you want to see? Do you want to see something else then? Do you want to see something else? Do you want to see some? You want to see? You want to see? You want to see something else? 1, 2, 3, 4. What could it be? What could it be? Who knows? Oh, secrets. Oh. Yippee! Oh, wait, is the yippee showing up? Hang on, I'm refreshing it again. I didn't see it. He does yippee very fast though. Yippee! There he is! Okay, that's him. Okay, good. But yeah, I've been working on that, and that's the logo. You know what the logo is gonna be on? Other stuff. Ooh, what could it be? What could it be? And there's different colors. Oh, what does it mean? What does it mean? Curiouser and Curiousy. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. But yeah, so I just need to make sure that I'm gonna ask Log if all of my ideas are doable, or if I might need to like make some concessions about some of the things that I want to be able to be fixed on the server. And then remember when this was remember when I said I wasn't gonna put this much thought into it because I don't know what I'm doing anyway, so why do a big thing about it? Yeah, I wanna see pictures. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be lots of fun. Oi. Oi. Yeah, Aqua's channel Discord server is probably the one that I was the most like active in, which is also very it's saying a lot, seeing how very non-active I was. But at least I tried stay up to date with stuff there. Okay, that was 3. That one's also 3. And then 4. Okay, we got 2 3s. Where Aqua's server went. Well, I believe he took a break from it when he took a break from streaming, and so I think it sort of, I don't know if he's rejuvenated it or if it's still chilling, frozen. But yeah, that's the thing I don't understand. Okay, so wait, so but when I was in servers, I didn't get access to like the emotes and stuff. Is it because you gotta be like a paid member or something? Or that you gotta have like the Discord turbo or something? Service is live but not active? Okay. No, Aqua's not shrivel. Aqua's working real hard. Working real hard on himself and also on his 3D stuff. That's really cute. If you wanna see someone who posts their art way more consistently than I do, you should follow Aqua. He's doing really good. We support Fishboy here. If you want to use emojis in another server. Oh wait, I'm still in the Discord server of my old World of Warcraft guild. It's been like 8 years since I last played one. World of Warcraft. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. You have to have neutral to use emotes outside of the server there, and it's called niche. Oh right, because it's Twitch Turbo, right? And then it's Discord neutral, and then it's Coffee Gold, and then everybody's got different names for their paid subscription stuff. Gotta head to bed. Okay. Thank you so much for hanging out, QQ, and resubscribing. Woo. Thank you. And stay tuned because the Discord will be up soon. Soon. Rest well. I'm stretching. Oh, flexing your points by forcing people into an ad. Yes. This stream is sponsored by capitalism. Oh, yay. Snack time. I should have a snack. I don't really have any snack at home though. But I suppose. Ciao, ciao. Take care. Yeah, we have a redeem for break time. Okay. Oh, but wait, I gotta think. What should I do during the break? Maybe I should take Doggo out for a quick walk. That'll be my treat. Oh, yeah. Okay, I've been thinking about if I should add like if you have this many points, you can use them to get like a VIP. But then that wouldn't help you because you're VIP and mod, and the Dinosaurus Rex. You're everything, Feifei. So I have an idea, but I have too many ideas. But I also have too many things to work on in the meantime. But I'm thinking of adding one for way bigger points to be like get a free like doodle or something, a scuff doodle, or something else, maybe something fun, streamer. I don't know. I gotta think about it. Okay. I didn't know you could run ads whenever you want. Oh yeah. I have them on auto now because it's easier, because otherwise I'm gonna forget about it, and it's good to have the pre-rolls off stream. Of course, if you watch over on YouTube, I don't think you get well, I don't know how ads over on YouTube works. But you also get access to emotes and other stuff if you subscribe, of course, then you don't get to see ads. You get points more quickly, right? I stashed my points like, oh well. Nah, feel free to use your points. That's what the bluebirds are there for. They're there for that and the troll toll, of course. I didn't stretch. Thank you. I'll do that. John break. I don't either, actually. I have the YouTube Plus. Oh, the YouTube premium stuff. So you don't get ads. Wow. Now that's a flex. I don't know anybody who has. Well, now I know. And now I know one person who has YouTube Premium. YouTube Red? Yeah, whatever. That thing. That's cool. Personally, I just look. You have it too. Woo! You guys are good. I mean, me too. Yeah. Okay. Ad break. Use YouTube video for ambience when I DM. Sure, but I don't get ads. You do too, Landon. Oh my goodness, now I know. Wait, how many? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Listen, apparently more people than I thought had YouTube Plus. Crazy. Okay, I'm gonna honor Kyokyo's wishes for a break though. So you guys better be here when I come back. I'm gonna go take Dongo for a walk, and I'm gonna have a snack. I'm gonna have a snack. I'm gonna try and have a snack. I'm gonna look and see if I have a snack. Okay, see you guys soon. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 it bum it bum 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 it bum it bum 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 it bum it bum 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 it bum it. Ooba! Welcome back. Hope you're doing good. Hope you enjoyed your break. Doggo was slow, but it's okay. Doggo's old. I was like, take a quick trip, quick walk, and Doggo was like, no. So, but we go back, and he got his eye drops, and everything's good. Okay, just comparing the sides a little bit here. That was let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. It should be 1. Hang on, can I count? I don't think I can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it is. The only difference is the front post, but we're not doing the front post here on this one. I've decided okay, Fef is lurking. Castorize. New character. Let's see. That was 2, 2, 3, 3. Alright, so it should be 4 now. Hang on. Whoop. Yes, okay. I'm just second guessing myself a lot all the time. Dum, 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 dum. Light cone. EOS1. I'm glad you guys are having fun. I'm glad you guys are having fun in Star Rail. It was a lot of fun when it first came out. Running through it over and over again, trying to get a gun. They probably purged those accounts, right? But I had like 20 or so accounts full of characters I didn't want. But still, even though I did that, I didn't do like there was still a lot of the OG ones, OG 5 stars that I didn't get. I think it was usually right. It was who was it back then? It was Bronya, right? Was one of them. I got her a few times, and I got the man a bunch of times. That I remember. I always got the man. The man I didn't want. The man in the white suit. I don't remember his name. Wilbur. Westfield, Wisconsin. What's his name? Victor. I'm feeling Wilbur. But yeah, Wilbur, Bronya. Well, well, that. Him. And then there was some other, I think. Oh wait, did I even get 5-star? Maybe I mainly got 4 stars. Tingan, I got together with some other 4-stars sometimes. I think I got one account that was actually kind of good, but it was like mainly 4-stars, but it was a bunch of them. But yeah, it wasn't Bailu who was the one I wanted. Okay, wait, meal is out of control. Okay, sorry. Back. I heard the dogs were playing around, and like you guys know, Mio sometimes he can't stop playing. Once you started, can't stop. So now he's in timeout. Fnys på dig, hörru. Mm. Eh? But yeah, do I have any gacha news for you? Not really. I uninstalled the Madoka Magica game. It looked so promising, and it had to break me like that. Very unfair. Very, very unfair. It's not my fault, I'm just unlucky, guys. Well, I guess it is my fault, but still. I don't know what the rates were at, but they were not good. And the currency was very stingy. But I'm glad I tried it out. Sometimes you have to give things a go in order to let them go, you know? Right, some place to look for gacha game. Yeah, sometimes I go in, just be like, I miss my rhythm games. Oh, how I miss my rhythm games. And then I'm like, should I download them again? And then they're like, oh, do you wanna play Hatsune Miku? And I'm like, I also had lots of bad luck with that game for pools, so I was like, no. Once in a blue moon, I re-download Bang Girl Stream and then play it for a little bit, but then I stop again. No waking up that, I swear. But when it comes to rhythm games, I don't feel like we have much to pick from. It's like right now it's just Hatsune Miku or Bust. Hatsune Miku since Love Live died. And then also you have the DJ game, but I tried it once and I didn't really like the songs in it, but I don't know if it might be decent. Reverse 1999, I think you like it. Wait, is that a rhythm game? I thought it was more of a waifu collector. No, I don't know. This is good. Well, I do trust you. No gacha? Is it rhythm? Dance Dance Revolution is it a rhythm game? Listen, I need my rhythm game fix. But there's so many aspects to make a good rhythm game. Like the art of that one? Yeah. I feel like whenever I look over, it's like usually they're like, ah, you wanna play? It's like Azure Lane, Arknights, Hatsune Miku, and then a bunch of others. But those three always pop up again and again. Thing is, I've tried all of them. Well, the only one I got stuck with for a long time was Hatsune Miku. Project Second. I should call it Project Second, just not just Hatsune Miku. The Hatsune Miku game. No rhythm, unfortunately. Oh, dang it. I was playing one kind of melatonin. Oh, yeah, I heard about. I've seen people play melatonin. It seems very chill. The thing is, it's also like it's a rhythm game, but it's very different from the rhythm games I'm used to. It looks very cozy though, like the whole how you say, the aesthetics of the game is very different from the gacha rhythm games that I've played. That's for sure. The waifu rhythm games. To have been a rhythm gamer back when Love Live was at its peak. That would have been so cool. Unfortunately, I caught it in towards the end of the Aquars period. And then I followed the All Stars, so the Niji Mugakuen, whatever it's called, storyline for a little bit, not long, but a little bit. It was decent. And I do have there's a girl from that school as well that is one of my favorite. Not my all-time favorite, though. My all-time favorite is Yo Watanabe, as we all know. This will be on the quiz later. But the runner-up for favorite Love Live girl, favorite rhythm girl. Well, no, okay. The other one, if we say all the rhythm games, that would be Saya, obviously. But if we say Love Live, okay, then it would be. Hang on, I remember her name, Kanata. Kanata Konoe. That's right. Nijigasaki High School. I'm always like Nijigasaki, and I'll always like Nijisanji, and then like no, wait, that's not that one. And then I'm like the no something Gakuen for the Gakuen is school, something. Kanata Konoe is just she's a sleepy. She's a sleepy big sister. She's so cute. But I feel like in Love Live, I don't know if it's for the show or something, but I feel like with Nishi Kasaki, that school, it was good. I was like, you can stop now. No more schools, no more teams. And then they added another one, and then another one. So I feel like I think they have like 5 or so different school idol clubs, right? Love Live universe. Schools. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I don't think they're all iconic though. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 maybe? I'm learning. Hello. Yeah, well. Also, cause there's a Love Live sound that is trending on TikTok now. And I recognize obviously Ruby and possibly the orangey girl, but who's the blue girl? She looks like Ren. Liela! Oh, Liela! That's the thing! Yeah, it's a school, I don't know. School, who are you? Love Live Superstar. Oh, yeah, okay, so that's a team that I don't know of. I mean, so much, no, don't worry. I did like 2 streams last week, and then this is first stream of this week. I'm gonna stream tomorrow, and then hopefully on Friday as well. But oh yeah, I should let you guys know. But I'll be helping out Troll Bro this weekend for an event for his business. And so yeah, I will have to be outside touching grass. No, not touching grass, because it's not that kind of event. But I am a bit nervous, but also I am gonna do my best because I'm being reimbursed for my work, which is what I need. But also, I'm a bit scared. I'm not gonna say what it is exactly, because then you can find me very easily. But just no, there might be some gaming event taking place somewhere in Sweden this weekend that may or may not have a troll helping out behind the scenes. Well, that's the scary part though, because I'm not behind the scenes. I'm actually gonna be, well, not really like a front figure, but I'm gonna be very, very, very public. And that's scary. It's been so long since I was working in an amusement park. I've forgotten how do you behave around people. How do you... hat and mask and sunglasses. Very, very inconspicuous. Oh, wait, sorry. Wait, Joshua, what did you say? I've been trying to do this real ID now. Real ID? What's that? But yeah, as compared to the amusement park, at least this way I don't really need to be very, very I don't need to be the front face of a business, and it has to do like amusement park, like chicken tickets, making sure everybody, like, nobody's trying to run in and stuff. Like at least is a little bit more chill than that. It's just a gaming event, but then at the same time, it's also like, I don't know. I'm nervous. It's been a while. It's been a while since I did stuff like this. But I'm working together with Troll Bro, so it's gonna be good. He put his faith in me, so I have to do my best. Better than my best. I have to be splendid. Sparkling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Updated real ID to travel. What? Real ID to travel? Why? Wait, in Sweden? Well, it's been a while since I traveled. Wait, I might travel this year. I need to know this. Although, we'll just be traveling to Norway, so maybe it's fine. Hey, wait. I don't think... Wait. I might need to redo my... Wait, where's my passport? Do I know where my passport is? I should know where my... Yeah, I think I know where my passport is. But I don't think it's this year. I think it's like in 2 years, 1 year. I need to redo it. I have not updated real ID to travel. Is a worldwide thing. Because the foolish leader, you know who? Ah, wait, it's a US thing. But you say it's a worldwide, but he doesn't control what I do. I am my own person. Ice cream. Oh yeah, I was gonna check who the ones were in ice cream. Ice cream. Okay. Subunit on the Aquas Nijigasaki and Liela. Okay, so the blue-haired girl is the one from Liela, who I don't know. Aquas obviously will be. Nijigasaki is the leader, right? What's her name? What's her name? I should remember this. I don't remember. Ayumu? Kasumi? Wait, hang on. Ayumu? Yeah, Ayumu. Okay, anyway. Tangent over. Back. But that's a American thing though. You guys are like, of course you guys are tanking the world economy, but like the kind of tariffs that the US put on China doesn't necessarily affect me here in Sweden unless of course I'm trying to buy an American product that has been made in China, I suppose. But I don't, so I'm fine. Also, I got a friend in China. I'll just hit her up personally and be like, "Hello, send me a care package. Let's go behind the backs of these stinky stuff." Every country is in America. Why no? Oh my goodness, that would be a nightmare. Imagine waking up, finding out that you live in America. Goodness. Terrifying. Don't say that. That's scary. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, good. But yeah, I don't see how like any of that is remotely doable though for Americans. Like the like over 100% tariffs. That's just it's just like I don't understand. I feel like everyday Americans must have some sense of like, this is so incredibly non something a president should be doing because it's so incredibly childish to just be like, huh, you don't want to call me, you don't want to strike a deal with me, well, I'll give you a bazillion tariffs. I was like, okay dude, you do that, dude, and watch all your American goods crumble. You are about to tank your own economy. I don't understand. Ever since Danitsa added this troll tolls, it's been expanded to other VTuber streamer that adds taxes. I don't think I don't know if you can put that on me entirely. People have been doing tax redeems for a long time. Chat tax. Chat taxes. The troll toll is not a tax though, it's a toll. Is very incredibly voluntary but also obligatory. Unlike a tax that is only obligatory, right? There's a little bit of leeway there. And it's not like you're not like, oh, the back tolls. You only pay the toll when you come. You only pay the toll when you come. You heard it here first. You only pay the toll when you drop by stream. There won't be any tolls in other parts of troll media. Well, I guess it has to be. Wait, otherwise that would be a stream toll. No, it's a troll toll. Troll toll needs to be in multiple places, because it's a toll for me. Because it's a treat for me. It's a troll treat. Is what it is. It's a treat for the troll. It's a toll that pays for the treats for the troll. You know? The United Sodries of America. Yeah. The United Soup of America. The United Soup of all countries except for America. The United Stew of the world. The global stew. The United Global Stew. The forms is Mirano. Good luck with your forms. Speaking of tax season is terrifying. Tax season hit me hard. I might have been very, very down in the dumps lately. Over in. As per usual, my minor existential panic and dread during tax season. And but I'm climbing out of it. Also very good that I can help out Troll Bro with his event this weekend and get some what's it called? Reimbursement payment? Salary? It's not a salary if it's just a one time. Well, anyway. For it. He's good. Okay, I'm so just winging the section, and I had such a struggle with doing this when I did this. It has like these little sections that are supposed to be part of the lacing stuff, and then I didn't like how it looked up here, so I changed it personally, so it's like followed the pattern like here, and then I did my own thing the rest of the stuff. I had to redo the other cup so many times because I kept being off on the amount of stitches, because that's what happened when you don't write down what you're doing, when you don't know anything, you're just head empty on the vibes, pure vibes. Vibes-based crocheting is very nice, but not very symmetrical, I'll have you know. But we'll just say that's part of the charm. That's prescribe to intentionality, that which you want to sound cooler than it actually is. Oh, I got some fun homework though to do. That sounds like not an accurate statement, but it is. I got some fun homework to do for the weekend. Cause the part of the event that me and Trombro will take care of has to do with games. And so I know some of the games on the roster, but not all. And so he just sent me a message like an hour ago. It was like, "Hey, have you looked over the like schedule to see the games? And like maybe you should look into the games so you know like you're able to describe them when you get here." And I was like, "Oh, that's a good point." We were chatting on it about it earlier. So I gotta look up games tomorrow. I gotta write down a little blurb about games. About some games. And be like, be able to explain them. Okay, it's one more. One more. If I was like a face cam streamer, or more like, yeah, well, more like well, not IRL, but like, yeah, like that, like, oh, don't care about showing my face, showing who I am online. And I could promote troll bro stuff more. I feel a bit bad that I can't do that, since I talk too much about it. If I didn't talk too much about troll bro being involved, then maybe I couldn't. But I'm too transparent with you guys. Dang it. Maybe I shouldn't rebrand. And only you guys who are here now will know about it. It's so small. Working on such a small, with such a small hook. It's just 2mm. That's why it feels like it's not getting anywhere. But it is. It is. Trust the process. Trust the process. It's gonna work. Slowly but surely. I hope this will end up looking cute. I hope. Oh, you guys have to agree. Like, okay, seeing the colors here is like, okay. So, like, kind of like turquoise, very pale turquoise, blue, purple to pink. This is the yarn ball we're working with. What do you see here? You see yellow and like pinkish. And when I was in the store buying all of these yarn balls, they had made a little swatch, and the swatch was only from the yellow to pink. So imagine my surprise when I started working on this, and all of a sudden it was like turning blue and purple, and I was like, well, I guess it's gonna turn to like pink and then yellow, obviously, again. And we're working, and it's still, where's the pink and yellow that was promised? Well, I guess, I mean, this might be slowly getting more towards the yellow, but it doesn't really look like, well, it does look a little bit warmer than the other side, I suppose. But still, I didn't know it was gonna be like this. Also, I'm trying. Yes! Imagine my surprise, because I was like, the swatch that they had made was, like I said, from yellow to pink, and then it ended, and so I thought, oh, from yellow to pink, and then the pink will go back to yellow and then to pink. Like, that's usually how they show swatches, right? They show like the section that's like, oh, this is the repeatable section, not like, hey, this is just like 1/3 of the colors in the skein, so just, you know, you're in for a surprise. I mean, I still feel like, since it's gonna be a mermaid top, like with the shell, it's gonna be like a summery, beachy kind of top, I think is what I'm going for. I don't know what I'm going for. That's the idea though. I feel like the like blue to purple to pink kind of works, but I was not ready for it. Let's just say that much. I'm like, ah. Okay. Okay, so this might look weird, but this is gonna stretch out like there, and this one's gonna stretch out like there, and then, or maybe, do I need more down here? Maybe I shouldn't, but now I cut it. Maybe I should have checked this before. I feel like it's going very down when it's supposed to be going straight, like that. This is the part that goes out. But yeah, maybe I need to increase a little bit more in from here. Because from here is like decent. And then, yeah, from here, add like twice the amount. Because this one turned out very, like, triangular. This one, this is what happens when you don't follow the patterns. I tell you. Okay, well, I'll frog up a little bit, and then we'll attach this section back in later. We're gonna need more yarn than this. Yeah, I think from here is probably good. Yeah. From here. But oh no, I can keep going a little bit more. My fingers hurting a little bit though. It shows I haven't been crocheting enough. My fingers are getting out of shape. So maybe let's increase twice here then. We do increase one here. And then at the end as well. The fingers are out of shape. Such crazy thought. What? Listen, I've been getting so paranoid lately. I feel like I don't know why, but I feel like my pointy fingers, my index fingers are like crooked. I feel like my hands in general are very like, I don't know, penguin-esque. Like, see, my hands are like straight, but they're like meow, meow, going onto the side. If I try and keep them straight, but then looking at my index finger, I don't know. I feel like okay, so the finger goes here, but I feel like it's like twisted. It's like twisted sign. Like shouldn't the nail be like here? Like what's happening? No, don't look at my crooked fingers. No, no, I hide my fingers. Oh. Yours a penguin shape too. Sorry, we're talking about hand shapes. I hope you guys are okay with that. Welcome in, Rayler. Yeah. Copy. Copy. I hope you're doing good. Hang on, let me give you a shout out. Shout out. I hope you had a good stream. What were you guys up to? Welcome. Oh, you're playing Repo. Oh, it looks so goofy. There's a lot of people, I'm seeing a lot of like YouTube recommendations of people being like, this is my new favorite game. And I was like, it kind of looks like, there was another game that was similar, Lethal Company, right? But it's like a different take, but on Lethal Company with goofy robots. But a lot of people are saying it's like the best game ever, game of the year. And I'm like, what? This silly game? But it's really, I mean, if people are having lots of fun with it, then like clearly I'm missing out. I hope you guys had a lovely stream, though. I'm sure Cappy was an amazing host. If you need to take a little break post stream to eat, stretch, hydrate, have a little rest, totally understandable. Thank you so much for sending your community over. It's a good team-based game. Oh, the only thing I've been seeing on Repo is either the YouTube videos that are like, my favorite game ever, and then TikTok videos of like Koreans playing the game and just shouting at each other for some reason. Future wishlist item. You think I should I put Repo on my throne or on my Steam wishlist? Is that what you're saying? Finishing out. No worries. I hope you had a lovely time. Hope you got all the secrets. I don't know what you're looking for in that game. I know that you're looking for items of value, but there's also spooks happening. I think. The long. Oh, you're playing 2 games. Ah, lovely. I'm just over here. You missed. I had a really long, like over an hour long YAP sesh about childhood love, troll lore, childhood love, a reunion that was not romantic, spaghetti, the police. There was a lot of things happening. And stoves. Yeah. Thank you so much for the follow, Nitro. Miss a police story. Yes, I did. Oh, yes, I absolutely did, Meyer. I definitely told that story. I definitely did. Gotta watch the VOD. Yeah, gotta watch it all through. And sit through all the ads. I'm gonna put a bazillion ads on the VOD, and then you're gonna listen closely if you wanna hear the police story. You've been doing 2 streams a day? Oh my goodness, that's a lot. It's good. Are you like taking breaks in between though? 15 ads minimum per hour. Yes. See, I gotta make a living. I told you guys, tax season is kicking my butt. Lunch break. That's good. Yeah, I've been a little stressed, depressed, anxious, weird little bean lately. So I haven't been streaming as much as I want to. But I've also been hard at work with on the Discord. And yeah. Fingers crossed I'm doing better next week. Fingers crossed everybody's nice to me this weekend and we don't have any uncomfortable people at the event. Something tells me you're lying to me. Listen, hand on my chest. Just like how I would never lie to the popo. I would never lie to you. But I'm glad to hear you're doing good with your streams. No, I hope you're having fun. If you're not having fun, then it's not good. Gotta keep having fun. Working hard is important, but having fun more important there. What event? Troll Bros company, well, not his company, but the company he's like working for right now. I'm hosting a gaming event and I'm gonna help out. I'm being paid for the weekend as well, which is very thankful because panic. And but I'm also a bit scared because it's been a while since I worked with like events and stuff. All my nightmares from from the amusement park days are rearing their ugly head. But I already said that I was gonna do it, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it well, and yeah, it'll be fun. Yes, I'm gonna be working with Trollbro though, so Trollbro knows me, so I'm sure that even if people, if I have a little panic, he will be understanding. But I have to do my best, so they might hire me again. I need to work. People started doing push-ups. Oh my goodness. No, they were. I thought a push-up. Yeah. For no reason, Meyer. No reason whatsoever. You just so happen to think about bras all of a sudden. Very, very unsus of you. Yes. Pow, poof, bang, blam. Bam, bam. People watching over on YouTube must be so confused. Because alerts and stuff are muted over there. So they just see a bunch of bats suddenly showing up on screen. And me just going, Listen, the superior streaming experience is over on Twitch. But we appreciate YouTube too though. Because if you wanna rewatch the VOD in a more comfortable manner than how it is over on Twitch, then you can check out the YouTube. As long as there isn't anything better, which is really saying something. I mean, I get that YouTube focuses on videos, which is like their bread and butter, but then they've been really trying with the shorts to kind of like get out of their comfort zone, but I don't understand. Well, I guess it's because there's lots of money to be made. But I feel like, listen, if YouTube had a robust like live streaming like community and also like algorithm and like it would be crazy. But I feel like how it is now, unless you already have an audience over on YouTube, then kind of hard to make it from the ground up as a streamer over there. You know, you gotta be doing lots of things at the same time. Is it always a work in progress? Yes, I teased some stuff today though that I've been working on. Some graphics for the Discord. Listen, I was gonna do a really bare bones Discord, and then I had an idea and I went crazy with it. So the Discord is a very themes based. The channels are named after a specific theme. It's all connected, and so I gotta make sure that it's gonna be an experience. It's gonna be a good experience. Because that's the thing. I don't really know how Discords work, but I know how to sell an experience. No, I don't, but I will try. Today's is nuts. Yes. Nuts in all shapes and sizes. Say streams on YouTube are better to watch as a lurker, but if you want to chat with a streamer and want redeem Twitch, yeah, that's the thing. I was thinking the other day, like, I don't even know, like, there aren't any real ways to set up alerts probably, right? But not like redeems, right? On YouTube, they don't have that like channel point system, right? I mean, there's membership to access emotes and super chats. But yeah, there's no like headpad redeem or like this and that. Unless, I guess, if you utilize some. But it's gonna be like off YouTube software or like maybe like chat commands and stuff. Yeah, maybe there's like chat commands, but yeah. But yeah, like you said, is probably more suited for like, yeah, for lurking, like not as much of a chatting experience, but then at the same time, I heard something. I remember I was searching up this before. Something to do with like the quality of the video and stuff is a little bit different, or the quality of the stream is a little bit different. I like the idea of the super chat, but I'm not sure if anyone has any alerts that can be set up with them. Hmm. Yeah. Me neither. I don't really know. Because really, the only streamers I watch occasionally on YouTube is like corpo VTubers. Because they're big on YouTube. But they mainly do like, yeah, the only thing I know of those are like super chats, chatting emotes, memberships stuff, but not really interaction. Oh, you can set up interaction through YouTube with Tanga and sound alerts. Oh, you can have sound alerts on YouTube as well. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm learning something new. Yeah, because I thought that since they're a wee bit stringier when it comes to DMCA and copyright and stuff and audio, they might not, like, that might be a reason why they don't have a lot of like those kinds of integrations. But if you say they have, I just haven't researched well enough, clearly. Oh, I should connect these. Not sure if they work if you aren't a YouTube partner though. Ah, Yeah, that's the difference. The Twitch, like the path to monetization is different as well. YouTube versus Twitch. Like if you only want to focus on streaming, it's a bit hard. Why are my nails so dirty? What the heck? But is cool. YouTube is cool though. Like YouTube is cool. But like I consume a lot of like long form content on YouTube. I really enjoy that, and that's also why I want to make some of those like longer the playthrough videos over on YouTube. Maybe I should do maybe I should do some editing tomorrow. Like if we set up a like co-working stream. But wait, no, actually might not be the best idea. In case stuff crashes. Because it's probably yeah, my computer is not a potato PC, okay, I promise. But I have had issues with the Winky Dinky Resolve crashing when I've imported and tried working on bigger files. But I tried to keep the videos to like a 1 hour max. Some of them might be like 1.5. You like long form content too? Yeah, I've never seen you really do that. What kind of long form content do you like? Essays or like long form playthroughs? Or do you like those like rapid fire playthroughs when they're like has super like fast editing? Like podcasts or study with me, all those things. Co-working stream? Yeah. I set up some co-working streams before. They're very chill, and then chat can set up their own tasks. So, I canceled my membership though for the task bot, but I think I have it for the rest of the month, so I should probably utilize it while I still have it. I'm thinking I'll resubscribe to their like Patreon for the access when I can have that monthly cost again, but I had to cut out some things because I was like panicking a little bit. It's fine. I'm not panicking anymore. I've just accepted my doom. No, but I just it's fine. Everybody's struggling. It's okay. There's nothing. You just gotta keep doing your best. You just gotta keep doing your best, figuring out ways to make do. Yeah. You like both? I like everything. I like. Well, I think when it comes to like those long form Minecraft videos, I do like the edited ones, but also combined with the like in-game like current like so not just like them talking like narrating, oh, this is what I did this day, this is what I did that day, but also like splicing in like, oh, them actually talking what's going on, what they're building, what they're working on and stuff. That's what I want to do for mine, so I'm gonna have to script it. But you know what I forgot to do? Well, it was probably just because I was so focused on making sure that I didn't die. But I did not take notes, which is apparently something that you should do when you're doing like those 100 days challenges, because I have no clue, looking back at it, what I was doing. So I'm gonna have to go through all the recordings. Pretty orange troll. A pretty orange troll. Is that me? I'm pretty. Hehe. Hello, Dog. Hope you're doing good. Happy little Saturday to you. Did you ever play Minecraft Dread Revamped? I don't know. What's Dread Revamped? Is it a horror mod pack? It sounds like a horror mod pack. I can do some fascinating, but I like essay videos a lot, especially commentary videos. Yeah, so. Gabby Danny goes, oh, Danny and Drew. Oh, yeah, they're fun. Danny Gonzalez and some of his collaborations with Curtis Connor is so funny. They're such a nice duo, I feel sometimes. But yeah, I listen to commentary videos too and essays. What's some of my recent essays? What did I listen to? Should I expose myself? Let's see. Let's find. Okay, I've been rewatching some Minecraft Purge videos. Ow! Stop it. Very spooky. I don't know, like, listen, I am down for trying out some horror mod packs, but then I'm wondering, because on one hand, I want to play them in hard or hardcore, because I want that good loot. But also seeing how many times I died with the prehistoric mod pack, and that one, I even removed some of the like harder mods in that mod pack, because I was like, I'm just focusing on the dinosaurs. I was like, oh my goodness. Oh god, let's see. History. Oh. Wait, I don't want to expose this though. Wait, hang on. I'm skipping over some because you're not allowed to know about this. Oh, right, that one. Yeah, because I was watching one and taking a nap to one that was about the Aztec human sacrifices and the normalization of violence in Aztec society the other day. Very fascinating stuff. It was very interesting. I'll have you know. Tell you got tells. Okay, maybe. Fine. Maybe I might have finally fallen for the trap, because lots of people have been talking about love and deep space lately. Deep space. And so I was watching some clips from Trash Taste where they were talking about love and deep space, and suddenly they were recommending me a bunch of love and deep space stuff. So I watched some essays about some of the love and deep space characters, and then maybe I found one of the love and deep space characters. I was like, okay, well, if I play it, I'm not playing it though. I don't have it on my phone. I swear, I don't have it. So I was like, but if I had my if I was playing it, then this character I would want to know more of. So then I looked up maybe some more of his stuff, and now my YouTube algorithm is broken. Listen, I have not downloaded the game. I have not played it because I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, on one hand, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't, because I'm searching for a good gacha game to play. But then I'm also like, I don't know. I don't like the idea of having story stuff behind a gacha, because then I'll feel like FOMO, fear of missing out, and like then I feel might want to spend money on it. But then also at the same time, I'm not that interested in the guys. And since people upload it on YouTube anyway, since one of the characters I was like, I'm kind of curious about this guy though. Then I was like, okay, well, all of his like cards and storylines are like on YouTube, so I could just watch them there. I don't need to play the game. Listen, I'm just kidding. If Love and Deep Space, if you wanna sponsor me, wink wink, nudge nudge, I'll totally play your game. However, as it stands right now, listen, it's so awkward though. Have you guys like listen, I'm all for otome games. Listen, there's been enough. We've had so many waifu collectors, but I can also see why people think that Love and Deep Space are kind of in their own sphere. The amount of okay, should not be talking about this so super loudly, but the amount of weird breathing that's going on. Can someone like what's going on there? I feel like every time one of those like ads show up on like TikTok when I'm scrolling through and I have the audio on and they're just like breathing and I'm just like bring back what was that video I watched before? Le Poisson Steve L'Orange. Thank you for the hydrogen stretch. Oh, I brought my treat was gonna be my meal, my weight gainer, but I forgot to open it. Now it's not cold anymore. Oh, I was like, oh wait, maybe I should take a new one from the fridge, but I just opened it, so might as well. Who knows? Maybe I will. Maybe I will fall for the hot deep space boys one day. Today is not that day though. And I feel like I kind of missed the good time of like jumping into it, because that they had a big update at the start of the year when I think they were trying to like get in more players. That's the part of gacha games as well. I guess you can theoretically join them whenever, but as a veteran gacha game player, jumping in randomly is not the smartest thing. Because the best thing, of course, is to sign up for the pre-release and to be able to access all of the pre-release rewards, or to sign up so that when it releases, you get all the like sign up rewards and stuff, of course. And maybe they even have like a soft reroll function at the start, so you can make sure you get a like heads up on the parts that you want to have. So if you miss all of that, and then you just jump in, and then you have like half or even less than half of the reroll functions or like the amount of pulls and stuff than other people got for free, it's gonna be an uphill battle to catch up. So there's that. Okay, I think I reached the point now. It's still a little bit going down, but it's a little bit better than before. So I think because the body isn't all straight either. So as long maybe as I have a little bit more stretch, like a little bit more lines down here. It'll be fine. Oh wait, is it more or less? Actually, now I think about it. I'm confused. I don't know how clothing works. Why am I crocheting clothing when I don't know how clothing works? Because now it's like straight. But you want it to be like this. But it's also gonna be like that. I'm confused. Oh well, it's not. Thing is that I can't really try it out now. Anyway, it's too little. You can't really try this out. So I need to do. Wait, what? I need to do the same little side part on this side, and then I can work the ribbing in between them, and then I can try it. Well, I can also do. I need to do the little lace for in between here, but I can't really do it now because that's why I'm working with 2 balls as well, or not the balls, 2 skeins as well, is because I want the color shift to be kind of symmetrical, you know, as you can tell. That's why I'm working with 2 balls. However, once I've done this section, so either I do the ribbing with one of them, or I do the ribbing halfway and then I switch to the other one and then do it from the other side and then combine them, the 2 in the middle, in the back. But that might not be the smartest thing either, because then the ribbing is gonna kind of lose its stretch there in the middle, depending on, well, I guess it depends on how you attach it, but that's what I'm a little bit concerned with. But I'm also concerned that if I just go like with the full, then it's gonna. But again, it's gonna be in the back, so it's maybe it doesn't even matter that much, you know? It's gonna be in the back. Nobody's gonna see the back. Well, if it's a top for somebody, people are gonna see the back. Listen, I'm tired. It's not making any sense because I'm tired. Okay, let's see. We're gonna see who's live, and I'm gonna write out someone because it's getting late here, and my brain has, well, it had left the premises way before, but it's even further away now. I gotta write it in. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, Alpin! Alpin is celebrating first anniversary stream. Okay, we gotta write Alpin. A fan wants to know how the summers in Sweden are. Do you got some research property? It kind of depends, of course, because we're way up north and like on the globe, so we do get lots of sun during summers, but also, to be fair, depending on where you are in Sweden, some areas are notorious for having not maybe the most summery of weather. Let's say a very gray weather, cloudy, windy. So even like if you have, like, even if the sun like rises at like 5 a.m. or 4 a.m., like very early, and also goes down like very late. If it's still like kind of like how to say, like chilly spring weather, like kind of that feeling. But usually in Sweden you'll have like 1 to 2 weeks that are like peak summer. 1 to 2 weeks peak summer weather. Like we're talking for Sweden, that would be like over 25 degrees. 25 degrees Celsius, of course. And so, but it also depends on how you are as a person. I feel like I get cold so easily. So for me, it's very hard. Like even if it's like sun is blasting, there's no wind, it's like super hot, I still gotta always carry like a jacket or sweater with me, because if it's like one breeze like comes flying by, and then I'll get sick because I get cold immediately. Love sweater and jacket weather. Yeah, I think in Sweden for sure, even like during summer season, for me personally, it's still like very hard to not have something that is like long sleeve, or at least something long sleeve on hand, because I, like I said, get cold so easily. But yeah. But yeah, also if you want to experience, we do have the place up north where the sun doesn't set. So once you get north enough, during summer, it's basically sunlight all day and night. I think it's usually for a day or two technically, or like maybe like at most a week. But yeah, it's so cool. It is cool, but also it's a bit annoying as a person who needs it to be pitch black dark when I sleep. The fact that the sun rises so early and goes down so late is so hard. Like that's why I'm basically hibernating during wintertime, because it's so dark all the time and I can sleep all the time because it's dark and nice. And then summertime and I'm like, I need my darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Where are you? Please come by. I miss you so much. There is sunlight all the time. Yeah, bird time. Oh, Alpin. Oh, he's on a eating break. But let's write him anyway and give him some support for his anniversary stream. Let's do that. But like I mentioned, where we live now, I don't have my blinds. Well, I have blinds, but they're not that good. I don't have my like pure like sunlight covering curtains, so it gets so bright so early, and I should get up earlier and go out with dog earlier, but I don't want to. I want to sleep in. I want to sleep forever. Thanks for watching. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. It was a stretch to call this yarn and yap. This was mainly yapping, but it was very fun as always. Remember to take care of yourself, eat well, stay happy and healthy always. I'll stream again tomorrow. We'll see if it becomes a co-working stream or some gaming possibly. See you then. Bye bye. Take care.